The big story tonight, a major federal court ruling that affects our area. The court says the 3rd District needs to be redrawn. Here's a look at the area that stretches through Norfolk, Portsmouth, Hampton, all the way to Richmond. The court ruled in favor of 2 voters who accused the General Assembly of improperly packing African Americans into a black majority district. 10 on your side's Deanna LeBlanc talked to Congressman Bobby Scott about this, who represents the district. Deanna, what did he tell you?
Well, Nicole, Bobby Scott admitted this is an issue of gerrymandering, but he didn't go so far as to say it was an issue of race. When we asked him if he's still in office when the new lines are drawn, could this mean he could lose his long-held spot in, say, a 2016 election? He said he'll just have to see where the lines are drawn so he knows where to campaign.
Take a look at this district map. Congressman Bobby Scott said he did not support such a large 3rd district. He was in favor of a plan that would have put some of the African-American vote into the 4th district, represented by Congressman Randy Forbes.
I think we ought to recognize city and county lines much more than we had before.
Scott, who won 81% of the district vote in 2012, admits the lawsuit had some merit, but didn't say it was a race issue.
It was clearly a gerrymander. I mean, it was, my view is that the purpose was incumbency protection.
But 2 of the 3 judges who heard the case in a federal court in Richmond ruled race was the main factor. Packing the 3rd with African Americans made other districts safer for Republican incumbents. The Democratic Party of Virginia backed the initial lawsuit and released this statement Tuesday. The fundamental American right to fair and equal representation should never be diluted by political meddling. General Assembly Republicans should hear the court's message loud and clear and produce a nonpartisan congressional map with Virginia citizens in mind, not politics. While just like in 2011, the power to draw the new lines does still lie with the state legislature, Scott points out there is one big difference this time around.
The lines were drawn by a Republican House, a Republican Senate, and signed by a Republican governor. This, you have to have a plan that is, from a partisan point of view, has to pass a Republican House, a Republican Senate, but be signed by a Democratic governor.
And Attorney General Mark Herring represented the defendants, the State Board of Elections in this case, but he said he was doing that in fulfilling his role as Attorney General. He actually voted against the redistricting map when he was a state senator. We did reach out to the Republican Party of Virginia for comment, but they said they were still reading through the 109-page decision and are not ready to comment. I'm Deanna LeBlanc, 10 on your side.
Governor Terry McAuliffe also supported today's ruling. In a statement, he said in part, the court's order to redraw our congressional map is an opportunity to emerge with a map that reflects the best interest of Virginia families, not the political interest of the people drawing the lines.